Hi, my name is Michael Chambliss, and this is my video for my reflection project, the first part of it. So, why did I choose LSUS? I chose it because it was literally the only option that I could find that had the MBA plus the human resource management. They had either concentration or specialist. So I love that option. And so that's why I chose this school. I thought it was the best option for me. It was a great financial spot for me too. So that's also what played in a factor on why I chose LSUS for my studies. My current area of studies within this is the MBA with Human Resource Management Specialist. And I plan to use this degree in order to elevate my career at State Farm because right now, currently, I'm working like a customer service type job and I'm trying to move on and move up to the HR department. Because previously, I used to work in an office for the HR department at my old school where I got my bachelor's at, and that's really what sparked my interest in getting this degree and to help me elevate. Alrighty, so the third part of these little questions is about teamwork. So I would always say there's always ups and downs when it comes to teamwork, especially in the field where I work in. I currently work as a care center specialist too at State Farm. So we really not rely on each other, but it's really a collaborative effort in order to find answers within my job. So it's a positive thing that we have this type of teamwork in my job because if you don't know one answer, then maybe your coworker that's sitting across from you actually knows the answer and you can bounce off ideas on what's going wrong with that account. Now, I would say a negative aspects of working with a team that I do is the different personalities, I would say, and diversity. Um, all personalities don't mix well, all diversities don't mix well. And so yeah, so I would say a negative would be sometimes, yes, we might not get along all the time, but it really actually helps the customer more when we do collaborate. And and sometimes team and sometimes there is too much of teamwork where we tend to like sway away from our duties. Not saying that we're not working, but we engage with each other and then sometimes that might be distracting for work. So yes, that is one of the positives and negatives that I would say within teamwork and all of that. And so the second part of this question is what makes me want to go into work? What makes me want to come into work and do the best that I can? I would say my environment at my job is I love it. I love the team. I love the management. I love the benefits that our job gives us. I love how we have one-on-ones with our manager. I love that I feel that our managers actually care for us because they actually ask questions about how we're doing, how we're feeling, what can they do to help us? And I feel like that makes me like, oh, okay, I have a job that cares about me and it makes me want to do great for them. So that's what makes me motivated for work. It's all those aspects that I said. And so, okay. So the fourth question is something positive you have done in my job. So what I've done so far in my role as a care center specialist at State Farm is I go big and beyond with helping people. I try to help everybody in all aspects in whatever area that they need help in. If I don't know the answer, I would point them to the right person to get them that answer. And if I know the answer, I would most definitely give it to them and try to elaborate and try to explain it to where they can understand where I'm talking from. So yes, that is what beneficial thing that I have done for this organization. So the fourth part and last part of this little segment is leadership preference and qualities. So am I task oriented or relationship oriented? Well, by the way I'm talking, you probably already know I'm relationship oriented. I love people. I love to get to know people. I love to hear about their stories, about how they are. I believe that getting to know your employees like on a deeper and somewhat personal, but not too much personal level really helps with your relationship with them because you know how they work, you know how they would react. You could predict all those things. and it would make your employees feel more welcome if you build on that relationship. And that's why I'm relationship oriented. Alrighty, so lastly, leadership attributes. So I would say the two strengths that you would need for a leader is to be non-biased and communication. Non-biased, the reason why I say this is when building relationships with employees, we tend to sometimes, maybe we click with some of our employees, maybe we don't. We cannot, in my head, we cannot be biased and we cannot judge people on their stories or their work ethic and their motivations to work. And so I would say non-bias would be a great strength for a manager, because you can't be biased to anybody that comes into your workplace and help you get, what your company needs done. And in communication, obviously, that's a big one. Communication. Great communication is key to all great management to me, because um, you'll be able to learn from people, you'll be able to communicate better with people to get your point across in a more effective way. And it'll most likely attract more people to your workplace, because they'll hear like a company, oh, this company is so great with communicating with their employees. They let them know what changes and whatnot and all of that. And I believe communication for a manager is really key, because it helps the employees not feel as lost in case something does change, in case something is coming. Managers are able to communicate that really well. And yes, so this is the end of my little video. It was nice meeting you and your little, like, get to know me thing that you did. But yes, bye bye.